Bodybuilding is a tough effort that asks for dedication, discipline, and consistency. But even some of the most dedicated, hardworking individuals will walk away with very little gains in muscle mass and quality, not speaking about some disproportions on their body. In order to avoid such disproportions and to get quality muscles, you must use a simple but not so often used method in the gym, the priority system. That is to focus on a weak point and put it at the top of your to-do list. In bodybuilding training, some areas may not respond as quickly as others. You may have a well-developed upper body while your legs are weak, or you may have a great chest with a weak back, or any other combination of deficiencies. Some people say that one cannot use genetics as an excuse all the time. I feel it does unfortunately play a role in the rate of development of a certain area. Another factor to consider is experience. Allow me to explain using an example. When I was younger, I had a training partner, Joseph, who did push-ups and dips every single night when he was a teenager, along with weekly workouts for chest and arms. By the time he was 25, his chest and triceps were absolutely massive, striated and completely developed. The reason for this, he created very intense and thorough nerve innervations those areas by constantly creating an active environment of protein synthesis, lactic acid, and the mind-muscle connection. Let's stop a little bit by the protein synthesis and lactic acid. Protein synthesis is the creation of proteins using DNA and RNA. Proteins can often be synthesized directly from genes but translating mRNA. When a protein is harmful and needs to be available on a short notice or in a large quantity, a protein precursor is produced. Lactic acid is a chemical compound that plays a role in several biochemical processes. During power exercises, just such as, for example, sprinting, when the rate of demand for energy is very high, lactate is produced faster than the ability of the tissues to remove it, and lactate concentration begins to rise. So, was it genetics concerning, my friend? Who knows? But just by the simple fact that so much attention was paid to those areas and the nervous system had such an easy connection to his chest and triceps, he was able to do just a few pump-up sets and his chest and arms would pump up with enormous amounts of blood. Another well-known example is Arnold Schwarzenegger's calves. When he came to America in late '68, his calves were lacking development as so much attention was given to his upper body. He began dedicating 45 minutes per day for a total of 500 hours over a 2-year period to prioritize his calves. The results were some of the best calves in the sport bodybuilding. In fact, Arnold had some of the best calves in the history of bodybuilding. Prioritizing doesn't require hours of extra time in the gym or using many equipments. What it does call for is careful planning and the right mindset. There are many techniques to choose to fight against the weak areas, but you must keep in mind that to truly improve the development of certain muscle groups requires the utmost focus and belief it can improve. In a separate videos, I will give you the concrete advices what to do in order to do the priority system for certain muscle groups in an efficient way. Follow that videos, and in the meanwhile, I wish you good training and thanks for your attention.